Hey everybody, Dave Williamson here from the Toy Car Collector, the Toy Car Collector, that's right, ToyCarCollector.com, here to show you and talk to you a little bit about pink cars. Pink cars, I've been looking at pink cars on the internet lately and I've got a few to sell from a big collection I bought last year. Here's one of them, the Dodge Charger. It's really hard to get a good, accurate picture of a pink car because pretty much every pink car has toning of some type. Now this car, if you look at the base here, it is not shiny. It's just a muted color. I like to call it blue, like a gun stock. It's not been touched a lot, if any. Real nice and clean, but it is not shiny. Now this is basically the same situation with the nickel-plated body. This particular one, some areas of the body are a little shiny, but most of it's darkened. And I'm going to just give you an example of what happens in different kind of lighting with a pink car like this. Let's make sure that's in focus. And let's just go around here to some different lighting. As you can see, I'm just turning easily here in my chair. And you can tell the camera will adjust. Now right there, you can definitely see the toning. Look at that. Look at that. You can see it. Normally, depending on the light, the camera will try to adjust to get the best picture, but you can definitely see some of the areas of toning in this light. Now, when you go on eBay or you go on the internet and you see a picture of a car like this, you won't see toning in the listing because it's just almost impossible to photograph it. I've been trying different places in the house to take pictures, and it turns out that here in the evening, sitting here at my desk with one very bright white light on one side and one on the other side, it works pretty good to see what's going on with the toning. I like to be honest and upfront about the amount of toning a car has because it makes a big difference on the value. But this car in my hand looks pretty much like the one that sold on eBay the other night for $510. Seems a bit high for pink, but in order to get a pink with no toning, perfect, you're going to easily be looking at somewhere between $1,200, maybe $1,500. Even the ones in blister pack. Now this car is real close to blister pack condition. We're still going to have that toning. It doesn't go away just because it's been in a package all these years. It's just that time has taken a toll on the color. Let's take a look at a couple of more. Alright, here's a second pink Charger. This one has actually some paint issues as far as chipping and use. Looks like it could stand to have a wheel swap. But let's take a look at this one. Just turn around here slowly. Can't really see much yet. So I'm going to get right into this area, start to see it appear. Look at that. Look at that top. Looking at it here on the other side of the camera, this one is all dark except for a little bit of areas on the hood. Hood is mostly clear. It's definitely very dark on the back. Now you can see how it's the whole roof is kind of dark. Get that dialed in there, come on. Alright, see now this is a good location here. You can see some of the areas of toning. You can see this one has a lot of wear on it as well. Still a very popular car even though it has this much wear on it. A lot of guys will want it. Let's take a look at the base. This one's got partially shiny base, not bad. Let's keep going here. Let's around this way. Oh, did we look at this side? Let's go back. Yeah, I can't really get, I'm trying to get a picture of how dark it is on this side. See how it looks shiny? Now if you shine bright lights on these things, they always look quite shiny. Can't really catch the full darkness, but essentially it is completely dark on this side. Can't really see it though. Having trouble with keeping focus in this darker environment. That's alright. Well, there's another Charger. Don't get dizzy on me now. Let's try another car. 57 T-Bird. 57 T-Bird. Now this one is completely dark. The whole body is dark. Alright, let's try some different lighting. Look at that. Kind of give it a bubblegum look right in there, light. Turning around here. See if we can get that focused in. Come on. It takes really 2 hands to handle this camera. Move over to the center here. Okay, let's see what we got. This one's got some paint issues, some wear, dull base. Very, very tough car to get. That right there is a more representative of what the car looks like. It can be quite ugly, really. But if you really want a pink 57 T-Bird, what are you going to do? And all you have to do is shine a bright light on it, and it'll look nice. Looks real nice in a bright light. Let's try the one over on the other side. And there's 57 T-Bird. Here's a custom AMX. Custom AMX are typically known to be quite bright. One of the brighter pink cars for some reason. Probably easier to polish it with its flat surfaces. This one actually is pretty darn nice. Let's take a look around, see how it looks. Ah, look at that. Look at those shadows. Shadows in the hood. Sides are pretty nice. You see that glow? It's got a nice glow to it on the sides. Again, it looks its best in bright light, such as this bright light. See how pretty that is in the bright light? In the camera, it looks like it has a bit of a salmon twinge, but in my hand, it looks more light pink. Very glossy on the back, though. Very glossy on the top. Good sides. Just really the hoods. This side's a little darker on this side. One more. Here's a pink custom Continental. It's actually pretty nice. It's got real good. I can see a lot of polished metal underneath the roof and the trunk. Typically the Continentals have dark hoods. It's pretty common. I collect Continentals. I really like them. Got a bunch of them, and they pretty much all have dark hoods. Every once in a while you get one without it, but that's just kind of the way the Continental is. Darker colors like blue and magenta don't show that as bad. Can we see any darkening on this one? It's really not bad with given a little light. The hood is quite dark. Little haze on the roof, not bad. Pretty glowing. Again, you just need some good light to show these guys off. You're not really going to find too many perfect pink cars. I gave up looking years ago. I actually may have one or two, but they probably consist, I don't know exactly, but right at the moment, but I'm sure it's a whipped cream or a sand crab. Whoop, there it goes. Good catch. All right, well, that is all for the pink cars. Let's see them sit down here on the desk. Let's see how they look. Let's just line them all up together. Here's the two Chargers, the Continental, 57 Bird, and the custom AMX. Look at that. Look how much glossier this one. This one's the brightest. And this one is the darkest. And that one. Alright, there it is. Darkest. Mostly tone. A little bit of lightness in the hood. Very light. Quite a few light areas on this one, but then the paint's not great. This one's very bright. Little bit on there. Very dark on the hood. This one's mostly just hazy on the hood. Yeah, so there's a little bit about pink cars. Thanks for joining me, and come back and see my next video. I do have at least 185 videos at this point for your watching pleasure. Thanks a lot now. Dave Williamson, Toy Car Collector, signing out.